This is the top 14 most expensive diamonds in the world in 2022. 14th place, the Heart of Eternity, price $16 million. A fancy vivid blue diamond, this 27.64 carats gem was cut by the Steinmetz Group and sold to the De Beers Group, who unveiled it in 2000. The 203.4 carat Millennium Star and the Heart of Eternity were cut from the same 777 carat rough stone. The rarity of this stone lies in many factors, the main factor being its perfect blue shade without the presence of the unusual black and grey undertones. Also, blue diamonds constitute only 0.1% of the diamonds sourced in the Premier Diamond Mine, and very few are of any considerable size. 13th place, the Perfect Pink Diamond, price $23.2 million. According to Christie's website, in its 244 years history, only 18 pink diamonds over 10 carats have appeared, and none of them had the fancy intense pink shade of the Perfect Pink, which at 14.23 carats is in a class of its own. Those having a nearby shade hardly weigh more than 0.2 carats. Not only that, the Perfect Pink has no secondary color in it. Pink diamonds usually have color modifiers like grey, orange or purple. It has a clarity grade of VVS2, very slightly included due to light internal blemishes which are common in such diamonds. In November 2010, it was sold in Hong Kong for $23.17 million to an anonymous bidder. 12th place, the Whistlebat Diamond, price $23.4 million. This is another Indian diamond which was a favorite among royals for centuries. It is the only Indian diamond in this list to be blue in color. The original diamond was known as the De Blauw Whistlebatje and weighed 35.56 carat. It was fancy deep greyish blue in color with VS2 clarity. It was discovered in the mid 1600s and had been part of both the Australian and the Bavarian crown jewels. Its last public appearance was in 1921 during the funeral of Ludwig III of Bavaria. It went out of the possession of the Whistlebat in 1951 following the Great Depression and was acquired by the jeweler Lawrence Graf in 2008. At that time, it was the costliest diamond to have ever been sold. Graf cut by over 4.45 carats amid much criticism. Apparently, it was a business-driven move, after which the diamond has acquired an F1 status following the cut. The color is the more desirable fancy deep blue. 11th place, the Winston Blue Diamond, price $23.8 million. When it was bought by Harry Winston Incorporated of the Swatch Group for $23.8 million at Christie's Geneva Magnificent Jewels sale, it was the largest flawless vivid blue diamond at 13.22 carat. The $1.8003 million per carat was the highest for any blue diamond. It is a type LLB diamond as certified by the Gemological Institute of America. On its either side, it is a pear-shaped diamond weighing 1 and 0.96 carat respectively. This is one of the most flawless diamonds to have been sold by Christie's, absolutely pure both internally and externally. 10th place, the Orange Diamond, price $35.5 million. While pink and blue diamonds are traditionally more sought after by collectors, the orange is a rare gem that stands out in its exquisiteness. The 14.62 carat orange diamond made a few head turns in its debut in Christie's Geneva auction in November 2013. It fetched a whopping $35.5 million, far exceeding its pre-sale estimate between $17.4 and $20 million. Pure orange diamonds or fire diamonds are extremely rare according to GIA. It is common to find orange diamonds with secondary colors. When polished, they are never larger than 6 carats, indicating this piece to be a real beauty of nature. Their research pointed out that this particular diamond was 4 times larger than the average gem of its kind. This is why it set the world record for being the most expensive and largest orange diamond ever sold. 9th place, the Graf Pink Diamond. Price $46.2 million. The Graf Pink is a 24.78 carat pink diamond mounted in a ring with a fancy intense pink vividness and a grading of diamond type LLA. This places it in the top 2% entire diamonds in the world. Earlier owned by celebrity jeweler Harry Winston, it was sold to a private collector in the 1950s. Later, it was auctioned by Sotheby's Geneva in November 2010 for $46.2 million to Lawrence Graf. The Graf Pink is set in a platinum ring with 2 pear-shaped diamonds flanking either side. At the time of its auction, it was labelled as the most expensive single jewels ever sold to the public. The pre-sale estimate of this pink diamond was around $27 to $38 million, with 25 identified flaws that the new owner thought could be easily eradicated. It was later trimmed to 23.88 carats, and that brought out a heightened color and was deemed internally flawless by GIA. 8th place, the Blue Moon of Josephine Diamond. Price $48.4 million. Set at 12.03 carats, the diamond was auctioned by Sotheby in November 2015 for a record $48.4 million. With a pre-sale estimate between $35 to $55 million, it netted the highest ever price per carat, $4 million per carat. The Blue Moon diamond was discovered in South Africa in January 2014 and was considered nearly flawless. It was also the largest blue diamond in the fancy vivid category to be auctioned till the Oppenheimer Blue made its appearance. The gem was bought by Hong Kong billionaire Joseph Lau, who renamed it for his 7-year-old daughter Josephine. 7th place, the Oppenheimer Blue Diamond. Price $57.5 million. The 14.62 carat Oppenheimer Blue is the largest ever diamond to appear in auction. Originally owned by Sir Philip Oppenheimer, it was sold at a whopping $57.5 million in May 2016 at Christie's Geneva. Till 2017, it held the title of the most expensive diamond to have ever been sold. The fancy vivid blue emerald cut diamond is set in a ring flanked by 2 smaller diamonds on both sides. The diamond is named after its last owner, who controlled the De Beers mining and gifted the gem to his wife. The bidding lasted over 25 minutes with a starting bid of 30 million Swiss francs with incremental bidding of 20,000 Swiss francs. It is estimated that only 1% of all blue diamonds graded by the Gemological Institute of America are of this vivid color. 6th place, the Steinmetz Pink Diamond. Price $71.2 million. Now known as the Pink Star, it weighs 59.6 carat and is rated fancy vivid pink in color by the Geological Institute of America. It is the largest known diamond with this rating. Mined in the prodigal De Beers mines in 1999, it is a millennial because of its exceptional Steinmetz diamonds belonging to the Benny Steinmetz group. Took 20 whole months to cut it. It publicly debuted in Monaco on 29th of May 2003. It was bought in a Sotheby's auction on 3rd of April 2017 by Chow Tai Fook Enterprise in Hong Kong for $71.2 million. 5th place, De Beers Centenary Diamond. Price $100 million. At 273.85 carats, the De Beers Centenary Diamond is the 3rd largest from the Premier mine, the same one that produced the Cullinan Diamond. The original was an astounding 599 carats though. Flawless both internally and externally, it has the highest grade D color rating by the Gemological Institute of America. It got its name after being presented in its original form for the centennial celebration of De Beers Consolidated Mines on May 11, 1988. It was unveiled in its present glory in May 1991 in its modified heart-shaped brilliant cup. 4th place, the Hope Diamond. Price $350 million. With a name like that, you would be surprised to know that there is legend of it carrying a curse. Nothing surprising, as it has wrecked most of its previous owners. It is not simply blue in color due to the presence of boron atoms in it, but turns red under ultraviolet light due to the phosphorus content. This 45.52 carats diamond was discovered in the Korla mines of Andhra Pradesh in India in the 1600s and got its name from the Hope banking family in London who acquired it sometime in 1839. Since 1653, when possessed by the French merchant Tavernier, Wikipedia lists a total of 22 owners before it was acquired by the Smithsonian Museum in 1958, where it remains on display to this date. It has an insurance worth $250 million. It is another of the jewels to have been stolen during the French Revolution in 1792. Third place, the Cullinan diamond, price $400 million. When it was discovered in the Premier No. 2 mine in Cullinan in South Africa, it was the largest gem quality rough diamond to have been found. Then weighing 3,106.75 carats, it has since gone on to form 9 diamonds, all now a part of the crown jewels of the United Kingdom. Cullinan 1, or Great Star of Africa, at 530.2 carats continued being the largest diamond till 1985, when the Golden Jubilee of 545.67 carats from the same mine dethroned it. However, it is still the largest clear-cut diamond. Now it rests on top of the sovereign scepter with cross. Cullinan 2, or the Second Star of Africa, has 66 facets and is set in the front of the imperial state crown, below the Black Prince's ruby and the cornel. Cullinans 3 and 5, both known as the Lesser Star of Africa, and Cullinans 5, 6 and 8 are all parts of brochures. Cullinan 7 is a pendant in the Delhi Debar necklace, while Cullinan 9 is set in the platinum Cullinan 9 ring. Second place, the Sansi diamond, price unestimated. The Sansi is a pale yellow diamond in the shape of a shield. It is one of the first large diamonds to be cut to symmetrical facet. It is unusual in shape due to the absence of a pavilion with just a pair of crowns. While according to legend it belonged to the Mughals, the shape suggests that it is of Indian origin, which is logical since till the discovery of the Kimberley and American mines, most of the diamonds were from Golconda. One of the first diamonds to gain a reputation in Europe, its documentation started in 1570. It has belonged to the likes of Charles the Bold, Duke of Burgundy, Manuel I of Portugal, Nicholas de Harley, Senor de Sancy, from whom it got its present name, King James I, King James II, King Charles I, Charles II and Louis XIV of France before disappearing during the French Revolution. After changing many owners and appearing and disappearing frequently, it was finally sold to Gavor. First place, the Koh-i-Noor diamond, price unestimated. The name itself is enough to get people hooked. Koh-i-Noor means mountain of light in Persian and suggests the position this particular stone has occupied since its alleged discovery in the 1300s in the Golconda diamond mines in India. It was the largest diamond in circulation till 1852, when Prince Albert decided to reduce it from 105.6 carats to 86 carats in order to increase its brilliance and sparkle. Much of its mystery is due to allegations that it is a cursed stone, bringing doom to its owner, and actually till it came to the possession of Britain in 1849, it had brought destruction upon every owner who had ever owned it. The diamond is oval in shape and now resides in the Her Majesty's Tower of London. It is a popular tourist attraction and was last a part of the Queen Mother's crown. It must be noted here that none of the prices listed is fixed. Often new diamonds enter circulation, bidders perform breathtaking stunts to outdo each other, prices per carat changes, and most importantly, amazing things happen to owners of diamonds which increase their exclusivity. Even reading about them is a fascinating experience which has interested scholars over the years. These are the top 14 most expensive diamonds in the world in 2022. Thank you for spending the time to watch my video. I highly appreciate feedback. Please write your feedback in the comments below. If you like this video, share this video with your friends and family. I upload new videos every day. Please don't forget to watch and subscribe. As always, I'll see you in the comments below. Thank you for watching.